Hello! 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 Hey, Lola, welcome in! It's time. It's time. Yesterday, we started Wrath of the Lich King. I finished, the Borean Tundra quests. And I think I feel like we should do the dungeons and the raid in this zone and then move on. I should probably put my talents. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Ta-da. Let's see. Boop. 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 It's time! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Why was that so many changes? Transform in a... Okay, I don't know what that was about. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we should do these because they're here. Let's see. Let's see. According to this, usually this is a good indicator to like the order I should do dungeons. Okay, actually these are like kind of, well, I shouldn't worry too much, but for this zone, the order would be Nexus and then Oculus. I wish there were more quests sometimes in the older expansions that like led to the dungeons so that I knew that it was the right story time. Let's see. What's it say? I feel like because we've done everything else, this is very clearly only this storyline. I think it'll make sense if we do it now. Okay. So in order to reestablish his dominance over magic, the blue dragon aspect, Malagos, has launched a ruthless campaign to sever the link between mortals and the arcane energies coursing through Azeroth. To this end, his blue dragonflight is redirecting the ley lines of the world to the Nexus Malagos towering lair. That's going to be this one. Let's see. Is it the lower one? I always get confused. That's Eye of Eternity. No, that's Eye of Eternity. Wait, that's Oculus? I want to go there. Saying the Oculus and the Nexus are up. What is it? Here we go. Nope. Same room. just keep saying Eye of Eternity, no matter where I am. So now it says down. Normal. Oh, that is an add-on though, so maybe it's just weird. Gonna do this. Because it should default to the highest if I do that. Which one's which though? I can never remember if the purple one is dungeon or raid. It's gotta be dungeon because there's 2 purples. Alright, I'm just gonna assume it's the lower one. See what happens. Perfect. Okay. We're here.
You need something?
Archmage Bernand loaned me his research on the Arcanumacron, some sort of map that Malagos is trying to assemble. I made the mistake of discussing it with a group of Alliance adventurers, and now it's gone. Must have been them. Please recover the book. Okay.
Safe travels.
Stupid Alliance. Postponing the inevitable. Azeroth's ley lines are being redirected to the Nexus. The influx of arcane energies is tearing at rift between dimensions. I cannot stop it, but I've discovered a way to slow it down. Take this and activate it near the forming rift.
See you around.
Made in Dalaran. Interdimensional refabricator.
How are you?
I've learned more in my short time here than in decades of studies. Excuse me. Hiccup. The ancients here are being exposed to incredible levels of arcane energy. It's literally transforming them into something. I'm confident that there's a final stage in their metamorphosis. Find me some evidence of their final state.
See you later.
Okay. And then
Good day to you.
Caitlin. Oh, they're all Caitlin. I was talking to the images of her, and then she's in the middle. This is a very unusual place. The magic I'm channeling to try to repair the ley lines should be tearing my body apart, but I feel incredible. Oh, jeez.
Have a good one.
Malagos has taken Karistraza to serve as his consort. We cannot allow this to come to pass. We must do whatever it takes to spare her such a fate, Orc. Okay, good. This is like right after what we witnessed then.
Safe travels.
Perfect. So we'll go rescue her. You know. Stupid Alliance. Losers. What's this? Volume. What is that? Wait. Oh, is that 19? Volume 19.
What is that all you're hearing? Don't just stand around like kill somebody!
Grand Magus Telestra. Oh, they got descriptions now. Oh, cool. Okay, Commander Stoutbeard led his troops against some of the most dangerous enemies of the Alliance. The halls of stasis may have slowed him down, but the sight of horde adventurers will get him up and running again. And then we've got Grand Magus Telestra. It is rumored the Grand Magus Telestra tutored Prince Kael'thas. Though she believes the prince allying with the Naga was foolish, she could not support Dalaran imprisoning her people. Malygos only needed to remind her of this betrayal to gain her as an instructor for his mage hunters. Oh, cool. And give the bear love.
You know what they say about curiosity.
What's going on over here? Animalis. Directing so much of Azeroth's arcane energy through the Nexus has created tears in reality. As Malygos' forces try to drive back invading creatures, the chaotic arcane power has taken form as anomalous. If the creature is not stopped, it will unmake everything it can touch. Oh, hey, Lexus. Well, here's a chaotic rift. What's that? Oh, Nexus dimensional rift. La da dee da. La da doo da. The same, the chimichanga wasn't the frozen one? Oh, I'm sorry. A burrito. Oh, I think I messed up. Is that a mechanic of his? It must. Killed him too fast. Unless it's just here. Regardless. Oh, it is. Good. There we go. Seal that up. Perfect. What's that sound? A very loud noise. Okay. Then we have to get the arcane splinters, and then we're gonna fight Amarok the tree shaper. That was the sound of not my problem. What? Now the music's picking up? What's happening? Oh, you know, I think I did that. Okay. The incredible arcane energies of the Nexus have transformed the Singing Gardens and its guardians. Amarok's simple mind has become obsessed with the energies transforming him. I remember this, running this dungeon on content distinctly. Simple Mind has become obsessed with the energies transforming him. For those who would interrupt his contemplations, he has few words, but a mountain of violence. I imagine this is bringing back memories for you because of how well I'm recreating the on-content experience. This is pretty much how it went, right? You definitely don't want to get this stuck in your skin. Arcane Splinter. We got sassy today. Where are all these guys coming from? La da da da. That's 4. Five. Liking these drums. Oh, I can mine him. What now? Chalcedony. It's always such a huge pain in the ass. Is it the enemies that don't ever go away? And you wiped on this boss a bunch? Yes. Okay, where am I going? Okay, what a funny little hallway. What a funny little thing they've done. Where's the quest person. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Hey there.
The crystalline ancients, do they exist?
Have a good one.
Fascinating. And they're aggressive too, you say? That would suggest that some intelligence behind this manipulation. It may not be natural at all.
See you later. You need something?
I need to change my add-on settings. Please, sorry. Tell me you found the book. I did.
See you around.
You found it? Yes, yes, it's all here. Please take this with my gratitude.
Have a good one.
Where is it? Options, add-on, this one, this one. Somewhere in here. Oh, what is it called? We may never know. Oh no, it's just camera movement. It's not the entire thing. Oh, here it is. I may regret that decision, but we'll see. Oh, Vertex got a garlic. Thanks for letting us know, Ravenfall. That's really funny. Have you been to the rift?
See you around.
Excellent work, Rosario. The tremors have already begun to subside. With any luck, your efforts have granted us sufficient time to find a way to thwart Malagos's efforts.
See you later.
Alright. Final room. We get fancy text. Whether the tortures inflicted on Calistraza were revenge for the death of Saragossa or a misguided attempt to turn her into an ally is known only to Malagos. Regardless of his intent, her allies have heard her cries of anguish and disturbing whispers of her diminishing mind. Ooh. Assume I touch these balls. Gotta turn off the misters.
Preserve? Why? There's no truth in it. No, no, no. Only in the taking. I see that now. Stay. Enjoy your final moments.
She's got runes all over her.
Dragon Queen. Life Binder. Preserve me.
Anybody else hear whispering? It's gone now. Strange.
Hey there.
This is a very unusual place. Oh, we read that, right?
travels.
So it is done then. Our kind shall never forget the sacrifice Caristraza has made for this cause.
See you around.
Man, she was nice. Also, she'll never be able to repay her debt to me. So, great. Probably sell before I go to the next one. Faked your death to avoid paying. Yeah. She was just like, if I spent the next, I don't remember exactly what she said. She was like, if I spent the next blah 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 years like trying to pay you back, I never could. She went on and on about
I have many,
how much
many
she owed me.
wares.
And look what happens. Gotta start demanding payment up front, right? Yeah. Yep.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
How much space do I have now? 96? That's probably fine. Oh yeah, nobody bought these pets. Darn it. Okay, and now we're gonna go do this one. In order to reestablish his dominance over magic, the blue dragon aspect Malagos has launched a ruthless campaign. Oh, it's the same description as the other dungeon, actually. Okay. I'll go do the Oculus. I think it's... Oh, I'm sorry to get my mount. It's gotta be this one, right? Let me in. Yeah, okay. Oh. Malagos and his underlings grow stronger in power with each passing day, and now our latest assault team has been captured and is being held in Oculus. We must attempt a rescue. Belgaristraz and his companions are invaluable to our cause. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hi. Those who have broken Malagos' law may find themselves under the claws of Dracos. After securing Karastraza in the Nexus, Dracos returned to the Oculus to collect his newer prisoners, other Drakes who ran afoul of Malagos. He makes no claims of rehabilitation and he uses no metaphors. His prisoners are here to be punished, and there is no escape. Got anything to say?
Prisoners shall not go free. The word of Malagos is law.
Anything else?
The war goes on.
Yay, my friends. Thank you for freeing us, mortals. Beware the blue fight is alert to your presence. Even now, Malagos sends Varos Cloudstrider and his ring of guardians to defend the Oculus. You need to help.
I am Commander Varos Cloudstrider. My drakes control the skies and protect this conduit. I will see to it personally that the Oculus does not fall into your hands.
Anyway, he was saying you need our help if you want to stand a chance.
You need something?
Malagos' most powerful agents protect the rings above. Alone, you cannot hope to defeat them. We can grant you power to call upon drakes from our dragon flights. Mounted on the back of a drake, you will be able to fly here in the Oculus and command.
See you around. Hey there.
And command powerful dragon magic.
Have a good one.
Listen well, Orc. Your work here has just begun.
See you later.
From here, it will take our combined efforts to proceed. Above us, Varos hides behind an impenetrable shield. To reach him, you must defeat the centrifuge constructs that power his shield. We can each provide you with drakes from our respective flights to help you reveal him.
Safe travels.
Okay.
Good day to you. See you around. What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Okay. Red dragon time. Very nice. Over here. Am I like supposed to do all of this mounted? Oh, I can just... Oh, no, I can't. Okay. I was like, I can just use my regular mount. Can't fly with my regular mount here. All right. To the boss, who's probably somewhere. Oh, they're gonna attack me if I just sit here. Well, that's him. I can't read the description anymore. There we go. Nope. Wrong one. Was whispering to me about how to use his abilities. Wait for it. Boop. Get out of my face. Warriors don't know how to read. Varos Cloudstrider has coordinated brutal attacks against the Wormcrest Accord since the beginning of the Nexus War. He was recalled to guard the Oculus, and he has already prepared his captains and drakes. Varos has also tapped the power coursing through the Oculus itself to bolster his defenses. They're not even real things.
There will be no mercy.
There will be no mercy.
Strike now! Obliterate them! They are too strong. Underestimated their fortitude.
The trickster mage lord Urim protects the third ring. He will appear alone and defenseless, but do not be fooled by appearances. Urim is a powerful conjurer who commands a menagerie of phantasmal creatures. Seek him out above. It is as I had hoped, Orc. We work well together. May our continued cooperation be enough to overcome the challenges that yet await. Only one obstacle stands between us and our ultimate goal here. His name is Urim. He guards the third ring above us. Beware his powerful conjurings, friend. Bring him down. Make him pay for his treacherous allegiance to the enemy. Okay. Oh, there he is. I sees him. I sees him. He got a description here too. Urim has abandoned the Kirin Tor and pledged his loyalty to Malagos, who was more than happy to receive him. The Turncoat Mage is an invaluable asset for the Blue Dragons. He knows the Kirin Tor's strengths and weaknesses. He knows how they think, and he will use that knowledge to destroy them. Jeez. Hi.
What do we have here? Those that would defy the Spellweaver? Those without foresight or understanding? How can I make you see? Malagos is saving the world from itself! Ah! You are hardly worth my time!
Cool. I think I gotta go fight him on every platform, right? It's really a shame I can't use my toy sword in dungeons.
Clearly my pets failed. Perhaps another demonstration is in order.
Oh, no, not that.
Still you fight. Still you cling to misguided principles. If you survive, you'll find me in the center ring.
Okay.
Poor blind fool! Everything I've done has been for us.
Crazy guy.
You cannot comprehend the forces you have set in motion. The ley line conduit will not be disrupted. Your defeat shall be absolute.
Your greatest challenge lies ahead. Ley Guardian Aragos is a blue dragon of immense power. You will find him flying above in the uppermost ring. The full power of your drakes has been unlocked. Use their power to defeat Aragos. Victory is in reach, friend. Focus. For now comes the true test. The time has come to face Aragos. He draws strength from the energies he is charged with defending, sipping from the well of the great aspect Malagos. However, defeating the Mage Lord has allowed us to unlock the full power of our drakes. Use them wisely, and Aragos shall surely fall. Okay. Do I have to use my Drake for this fight, maybe? Oh, probably not, actually. Probably to call him down. I don't think I can throw my axe that far. Yeah, I know I can't.
You brash interlopers are out of your element. I will ground you.
Okay.
It is trivial to extinguish your fire.
How do I do this? He's shifted into the astral plane. Oh, he's back.
We command the arcane. It shall not be used.
Oh, he shifted again. Can I not target that? They're asking me to do a mechanic? Unbelievable.
Savor the small victory. Foolish little creatures. You and your dragon allies have won this battle. But we will win the Nexus War.
I can already feel their defenses weakening. Not since the onset of this conflict have we dealt a blow of this magnitude to the Lord of Magic. Do not forget to visit Aragos' cache. Surely some of his treasures will interest you. What'd I get? A heroic trinket for 74 haste. Oh, I don't even have this one, actually. It's a frost rimmed hat. Nice. And then, how do I get out? There wasn't like a normal entrance, right? This was this. There we go. Okay, so that's both dungeons. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Big fan. Let me sell real quick.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. He's like you.
Okay.
Good fortune to our friends.
And then we can go do the raid. What's the raid say? Ooh, I think it's this one, right? Yeah. Nothing. No description. I don't think I have this mount. Yeah, I don't. That'd be pretty fun. Ooh, those are cool shoulders. Big shield. Wow. Okay. Where is this place? My add-on's broken. I can't believe how good this looks, and I didn't even realize it was an add-on originally. I just thought it was like a thing Blizzard added. Until Zan was just like, what is that? We're in space? Whoa. I assume I press this button. You zoom out.
My patience has reached its limit. I will be rid of you.
Ah, I didn't one-shot him.
I had hoped to end your lives quickly, but you have proven more resilient than I anticipated. Nonetheless, your efforts are in vain. It is you reckless, careless mortals who are to blame for this war. I do what I must, and if it means your extinction, then so be it!
Look at all the runes going around the arena. Oops, I just alt tapped. Hate when I do that. This is so much fun. What the heck? Oh, I'm so curious how this raid like actually
If you
plays
intend to reclaim
with the
Azeroth's
group.
magic, then you shall have it.
Oh god, what's he doing now? Ah! Ah! Oh, thank you.
Now your benefactors make their appearance, but they are too late. The powers contained here are sufficient to destroy the world 10 times over. What do you think they will do to you?
Uh-oh.
Unthinkable! The mortals will destroy everything. My sister, what have you...
Oh, look who it is. I don't think I've ever done this raid.
I did what I had to, brother. You gave me no alternative. And so ends the Nexus War. This resolution pains me deeply, but the destruction, the monumental loss of life had to end. Regardless of Malagos's recent transgressions, I will mourn his loss. He was once a guardian, a protector. This day, one of the world's mightiest has fallen. The Red Dragonflight will take on the burden of mending the devastation wrought on Azeroth. Return home to your people and rest. Tomorrow will bring you new challenges, and you must be ready to face them. Life goes on.
All right. It's a heart. I guess it's the heart of Malagos or something. Dude, that was really cool. I am like trying to imagine what that'd be like if it was, you know, on content. I wonder if how many people needed to ride the like discs and stuff for during that part. That was really cool. Yeah, I'd never done this one before actually. Which is surprising because I intended to when I went through it before, but I guess I missed this one. That's cool. Okay. That done, we will officially move on. And I guess they're pushing us to Dragonblight, so I think we should do that next. I didn't get any other breadcrumb quests to other places, so look at the level range for the 10 to 30. So this is so you can start in 2 places in this campaign. This is the other one, but I think we'll just go. What's gonna make the most like story sense? I guess we could do Howling Fjord now. I'm trying to remember what's going on in these places. But we'll just follow the quests. It should be fine. So let's go check on the situation because they lost Ice Mist, but we weren't really sure why. We can probably assume it's the Scourge that took it, but the Tonka. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that raid was really cool.
How may I aid you?
It is our duty to protect these Tonka and provide them with what little comfort we can offer.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
What you see here is all that remains of the Tonka from the Borean tundra and the Dragonblight. They are a broken people, battered and brought to the brink of extinction by the Scourge. Brighthoof shakes her head. Only the Horde can save them now. Only the Horde can mend their broken spirits. We will nurse them back to full health, and they will in turn strengthen the Horde in Northrend.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Before we can officially bring these Tonka into the Horde, we must recover our armaments from the Anubar Nerubians that infest the nearby... No, don't walk away from me. That infest the nearby woods. The armaments were lost when a caravan from Agmar's Hammer was ambushed by the Scourge late last night. Venture out into the woods to the east of Westwind Refugee Camp and recover those armaments. Or
ancestors watch over you.
Someone else has a quest nearby. Hello. Roadkill. I was one of the guards chosen to escort the caravan carrying the armaments shipment to this camp. The attack came fast and without warning. We fought and killed dozens of the beasts, but in the end, there were simply too many. Torsen and I barely made it out alive. If not for our injuries, we would be out in the woods hunting down those fiends ourselves. Will you help us regain our lost pride? Search the woods east of here for Anubar Nerubians and kill them for the Horde.
Dabu.
Okay. Very serene music here.
What brings you here? Winds be at
Without
your
armor
back.
and weapons, our newest members will be defenseless in their trek to Agmar's hammer.
May the eternal
This is
sun
exactly what we
shine
need,
upon
Rosari.
thee.
Brandishing Horde arms will lift their spirits and give them the protection they need against the Scourge. Are you prepared for the ceremony of initiation? Brighthoof nods. You will be the one to admit our new allies into the Horde.
Winds be at your
They are
back.
ready, Rosari. These Tanuka will all willingly join the Horde and give all that they have to see the Scourge driven from this world. Brighthoof hands you a scroll bearing the insignia of the Horde. Within this scroll, you will find the blood oath of the Horde. Tradition dictates that our new Tanuka brothers and sisters utter the sacred words herein. Take the scroll and swear the Tanuka into the Horde. Commander, return... Oh, wait, I'm a commander? Since when? Return the scroll to me when you have completed your duty.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
I can read it. Loktar Ogar. Victory or death. Is that what that means? Loktar Ogar? It is these words that bind me to the Horde, for they are the most sacred and fundamental of truths to any warrior of the Horde. I give my flesh and blood freely to the War Chief. I am the instrument of my War Chief's desire. I am a weapon of my War Chief's command. From this moment until the end of days, I live and die for the Horde. That must be what it means, victory or death. And when it actually, like, based on like when people say that to me, that makes a lot of sense. That it's the like, it's the battle cry in a way of the Horde, other than obviously for the Horde, but these are words that bind you to the Horde. Yeah, that's cool.
Well met.
The one that they call Hellscream might be our only hope. Worry no more, Tanuka. The Horde will save and protect you and your people, but first you must swear allegiance to the War Chief by taking the blood oath of the Horde. Will the Horde grant me the chance to battle the Scourge? Yes, Tanuka. Retribution is a given right of all members of the Horde. To avenge my people, to drive out the blight that has engulfed our land, I will take your oath. I will pledge all that I have and all that I am to the Horde. And then repeat after me. And then there's an... Okay, that's what I read. Yeah, okay. And then he repeats it. And then he screams, "For the Horde!" For the Horde! Arm yourself from the crates that surround us and report to Agmar's Hammer east of here. Your first trial as a member of the Horde is to survive the journey. Laktar Ogar. Oh my god, that's so cool, actually.
Go in peace. How may I aid you?
We are a people without a home to call our own now. Worry no more, Tanuka. The Horde will save and protect you and your people. So first you must do the blood oath. He asks the same question as the other guy. Okay, that's the same. For the Horde, arm yourself from the crates that surround us and report to Agmar's Hammer east of here. Survive the journey. Okay.
Be careful.
There's like a little bit of stuff that was different, but...
Hail.
The Scourge are a fearless machine set to bring about the end of all life on this world. Worry no more. Retribution is a right. Yep.
May the eternal sun
Welcome to the
shine
Horde.
upon thee.
Greetings.
We are people without a home. Okay, we heard that before. Can't spell the scourge. Yes. Repeat after me. For the horde.
Ancestors watch over you. Hail.
May the Lich King burn in hellfire for what he has called down upon this land. That's the same. It's the same. Repeat after me. For the horde. For the horde. There you go, buddy. Welcome in.
The winds guide you. Ancestors
They will
watch
strengthen the
over you.
horde, Commander.
Winds be at your
Thank you for
back.
doing this, Commander Rosari. They had nothing left. You have given them purpose, and with purpose comes hope. Hope for a new tomorrow, for a new life.
Walk with the earth.
Directly
Mother.
east of this refugee camp stands Agrimar's hammer, testament to the Horde's power in the Dragon Blight. While I have no doubt that our Horde brothers and sisters are already seeing the results of your efforts to bring the Tanuka into the Horde, I want you to deliver news of your success to Overlord Agmar in person. Go now, Rosari. Race the winds, east to Agmar's hammer.
May the eternal sun shine upon
In a
you.
minute. I gotta turn in this other quest.
Sug sug.
Zog. Roadkill salutes you. You have preserved our honor, Rosari. Torzen and I both thank you for this selfless act.
Go forth to victory.
To victory. Alright. Let's go deliver the news. Look at them dogs. Garmak and Laktuk.
Loktar.
It is from this throne that I issue the command of Hellscream. His word is life, and his word is death. Wait. Was that a... Okay. I was like, that was a player. Where did you get that tabard? But it was.
Go with honor.
While you've undoubtedly championed the cause of the Horde elsewhere, many more have been working toward expanding our grasp deeper into Northrend. Even now, we have forces establishing bases in the frozen reaches of this desolate wasteland. We surround the Scourge on all sides. Victory nears as our armies amass at the foot of the Wrathgate, Angrithar. Soon we will tear down the gate and breach Icecrown, but there is much work left to be done. First, we stop the Nerubians.
For the Horde.
Hey, Job, welcome in.
Strength.
There remain only two primary threats that stand in our way. One is the dread citadel of Naxxramas, far to the east, above the Alliance fortress of Winterguard, and the other is the Pit of Narjun, exit point for the undead armies of Ozdrol Narub. It is from the Pit of Narjun that the that the Nerubians assaulted and ultimately razed the Tanuka village of Ice Mist. We will destroy the Anubar and close off the Pit of Narjun. Report to Senior Sergeant Juktok for your mission orders.
For the Horde.
You got it, Overlord.
State your business.
From the Kirin Tor, image of Archmage Aethys Sunreaver. Yes, what is it?
Keep your wits about you.
The Moonrest Gardens to the southwest were the final resting place of a group of highborn elves. It was also a ley line nexus. The Blue Dragonflight used a magical device they call a Surge Needle to destroy that nexus, freeing the power to redirect at their will. Yep, we dealt with that. I want more information. You're gonna get it from me. After the land was destroyed at the ruins, the ghost of the Highborn rose up and decimated half of the mage hunters there. Go rifle their corpses for clues.
Remember the
I
Sunwell.
feel like you could have used a different word than rifle. It sounds a little disrespectful, but okay. I see how it is.
Strength and honor.
Senior Sergeant Juktuk. We will crush Arthas. The Scourge cannot stand up to the might of the Horde.
Go forth.
By
to
land and by
victory.
air, that's how we will end the Anubar threat.
Strength.
The undead Nerubians that attacked Icemist Village came from a gigantic sinkhole known as the Pit of Narjun. If left alone, those fiends will no doubt flank our forces at the Wrathgate and end our march to victory. I need eyes on the ground, Rosari. You are to head west and investigate the Pit of Narjun. We need to locate their primary exit point and seal it off. Find me that location.
Dabu.
Dabu.
Go with honor.
This quest chain's called Other Both. It's a good thing that I intercepted this request from High Executor Roth before it got to Overlord Agmar. What is Roth thinking? The sergeant rips up the letter that he's holding. Warrior, go see what it is that the High Executor wants. Follow the road east and pass through the Dragon Wastes. You'll find a path leading up out of the wastes and on the southeast side, and the Forsaken Town's Venom Spite will stand before you on the south side of the mountain.
Dabu.
Where are we at in the story today? Well, we finished up Borean Tundra. I did the 2 dungeons in the raid there as well at the start of today. And that was really cool. I'd actually never done that raid, and I didn't realize that I'd never done that raid where you fight Malagos, and that was pretty cool. And now we're in Dragonblight. We basically just got to Dragonblight. Wanted dead for treason and other treacherous acts against the Horde. All bounties paid by Captain Gort. By decree of Overlord Agmar, Magister Caldonus for treason, alive. Magister Caldonus, once Mage Commander of Agmar's Hammer, is to be killed on sight in the name of the Horde. Caldonus was last seen traveling southwest towards Moonrest Gardens to join the Blue Dragonflight in their campaign against magic. Approach with caution, as Caldonus is a powerful magus. All bounties are paid out by Captain Gort at Agmar's Hammer. Gigantar. Oh, so yesterday I went on that like little side quest to try to figure out like origin of like Centaur, Minotaur, that kind of like language, and I think Tar means slayer, right? Because like the like literal translation on the Wikipedia was like bull slayer for like Minotaur. But then Louise brought up a good point that like really what that's saying really what that means, because like realistically that's not really what happened, right, for the creature to exist. So it's bull fucker, horse fucker, and mammoth fucker. That's what they really mean. But I don't know what a Gigan is, so I don't know what they fucked for this. Oh no, that's his name. Okay, Magnator. Well, what's a Magna? By decree of Overlord Agmar, Gignator. A crime attacks upon the Horde being ugly. Wait, what? Alive? Is wanted in relation to a number of attacks against Horde soldiers and installations in Dragonblight. Gigantor was last seen wandering the woods and roads south by southeast of Agmar's Hammer. Gigantor should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. All bounties are paid out by Captain Gort at Agmar's Hammer. That was a weird one. Dread Talon. Attacks upon the Horde. Alive. Dreadtown is wanted for numerous attacks upon Horde caravans traveling to and from Venom Spite. Dreadtown makes his home on a bluff overlooking the Ruby Dragon Shrine east of Agmar's Hammer. He should be approached with extreme caution. All bounties are paid out by Captain Gort at Agmar's Hammer. I like looking at the actual board too. Interesting.
What brings you here? Farewell.
Farewell. Yeah, quest over. Oh, right here.
Blood and thunder.
Messenger Torvis. Like your outfit. Torvis shakes your hand, giving you a letter in the process. Dragon storyline hits its peak in Kata. Torvis speaks under his breath. Just play along, Rosari. It is good to see you here, soldier. Lord Hellscream has undoubtedly sent his strongest warriors to Lord Agmar. Torvis speaks under his breath. Read it and then destroy it in the fire pit next to me. Read the letter from Sourfang, then destroy it.
For the Horde.
What? Rosari, if you're reading this letter, then you are alive and in one piece. Or at least you still have your eyes. I must apologize for the secrecy. Agmar demands that all mail is read before delivery. Too many traitors and thieves there, as the wanted poster no doubt displays. There are delicate matters herein that could easily be misconstrued by the new guard. For a soldier of the Horde, since you're doing these expansions now, how do raids work? Are you still finding people to group up with? No, now that we've left time running, I'm just a god. So I just like solo it. Yeah. I'm just a god. I just go in there myself and do it. Sorry. For a soldier of the Horde, loss is absolute. Loss means death, and there's no negotiation or interpretation with death. One can only hope that the manner of their death was honorable. Okay. But victory can mean many things. As you've probably noticed, the Korkron are there in full force. The Warchief has sent his elite guard to help secure victory in Northrend. They, along with you and other heroes, are pushing the Lich King and his forces towards an inevitable conclusion. With each challenge you overcome, we are one step closer to ridding our world of Arthas and the Scourge. And therein lays the dilemma. For you see, our forces in Northrend work under the auspices of young Hellscream. Each victory bolsters the morale of the Horde forces here, which carries through to the rest of Azeroth. Okay. It is unfortunate, then, that Hellscream employs such savage tactics. As victory approaches, Hellscream gains further justification for his methods, which in turn brings us closer to a place we have not been in many years. A dark place. Ah. He's being very careful about how he says this. I've sent my son to command our forces at the Wrathgate. I know that he will battle with honor, and I remain hopeful that his courage and tenacity will be noticed and emulated by our forces. He is my heart and strength in a place that I cannot be. You will be my eyes and ears. Together we will make it right. Blood and thunder, may your arrival bring them both. Sourfang. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, also, I'm assuming his son is the one that we rescued during Burning Crusade. I assume that is him, and then when we go see him, that will be him later. Wow. What a cool letter. I like how much effort he goes to not be directly, like, I guess insubordinate would be the word. Like, he's like, not, he's criticizing him, but he's doing it very carefully. Very carefully. Like, it is unfortunate then. Yeah. Wow. What a letter. That's cool. Okay. And then I have to destroy it. How do I do that? No. This brazier? Oh, okay. This one. This specific brazier is where I need to burn it. Okay, and then we speak to him.
What do you need?
Torvis nods at you. So we are understood? I will return to my lord and tell him that you have accepted.
Strength.
Interesting.
Loktar.
What? Want to train under me, warrior? You better be ready to work. Oh yeah, you are the blacksmith trainer. I don't have any levels in it. Sorry, buddy.
Speak, friend. For the Horde.
Angrathar, the Wrathgate. I watched as the metal holding the gate together pulsed and undulated as if it were alive. In 50 years, I've never seen metal breathe. Only ones who knew anything about it were the Tuskar. They called it the black blood of Yogg Saron and told me to keep my distance. There's a sinkhole outside Icemist village to the west called the Pit of Narjun. I've heard of these sinkholes being rich with this strange ore. If you head that way, could you try and get me some samples? Black blood of Yogg Saron samples.
May your blades never dull.
Okay. Pretty sure Yogg Saron is a old god, right? Who's this? Oh, it's a Scourge.
What now?
Dr. Centaur Malpheus. What is it? Can't you see that I'm busy?
Beware the living.
Imbeciles abound. The shipment from New Agamond was to arrive at Venomspite last week and then be delivered to me after some simple field tests. It is a Horde imperative, the last piece of the victory puzzle. Centaur sighs. It is quite disheartening to know that you are surrounded by imbeciles and incompetent boobs. He said boobs. Must travel to Venomspite, near the eastern border of Dragonblight. Find that buffoon, Middleton, and let him know that I'm waiting on the package.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Boobs. He doesn't like being surrounded by boobs.
Peace, friend.
Sore Hawk Fury. My charge at Agmar's Hammer extends far beyond the care of the animals at the stables.
Go in peace.
With Scourge comes death and disease. We often overlook that the wildlife of a Scourge-infested area is ravaged and ultimately destroyed by rot and contagion. For most of the indigenous beasts of the Dragonblight, it is too late. The festering disease that the Scourge brings has already infected the beasts, and they are now rabid and rotting. You must venture west, toward the Pit of Narjun, and cull the infected wildlife. Check their corpses for a preserved organ, as we need one to devise a vaccine.
Be careful.
All right. Okay. We have a ton of quests to go do now. Okay, so let's go do bounties real quick, actually. And then we'll do these sort of like related quests. Hello. I want to see what Gigantar looks like, for sure. Was a also interesting charges on this guy. 'Cause it kind of sounded like they want me to kill him because he said that somebody was ugly. Render of flesh. Wait, what? So he's just somewhere in this area. Is there a cave? Oh, wait, there he is. Oh! Wait, no. He just looks like a mammator. I think he's just a mammator. Yeah. All right, let's go get the Magister. Traitor. Deal with this interruption, Sildonus. After you are through, bring me the head of the one they call Rosari. I will decorate my chamber with her skull. This transgression against the blue dragonflight has been noted. I will take extra pleasure in separating the life energy from your body. Oh, that's Telestra. We killed Telestra in the dungeon. Okay. That's cool. Alright, we'll turn these in. Play time locked. Oh, we were like time running or whatever it's called, but then we leveled out of it. So do your part in keeping the Scourge at bay, soldier. Report all suspicious activity and kill first, ask questions later. Captain Gort.
Go forth to victory.
He wasn't the first of those sissy spellcasters to betray us, and he certainly won't be the last. Damn shame, too. He was one of our best mages. He'd summon a buffet that would make your mouth water and your heart jump for joy. Bah! So you can play as though you were playing in 2008 and then not? Is that new? No, okay, so no, it's not as if you were in 2008, but the way it works when you're time, I think it's called time running, something like that, is that it basically makes it so that you're sort of just always on even foot with everything up until you level out of it. So it levels all the enemies in the zones and dungeons to your level. And then it gives you, it changes the quest rewards. It ups the gold for the quest rewards. And then if you're with a party, it also ups like the item level of stuff that you get. And then if you're in a party with someone else while you're doing that like mode. So like I did this with Louise. You also get party reward, which is like crazy overpowered reward, where you get like special gear. Basically, you get like special gear boxes because you did it in a party. And then like you can get like really good gear to go do current content, basically. Like, and I say really good, like I would say it's probably equivalent to like if you were hardcore playing the previous expansion, it'd be like that kind of gear, basically. Yeah, it's relatively new. I mean, it's been out for a while now, that feature, but yeah. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, and it's sort of designed with the it's not really designed for new players, I would say. It's more designed for like people making alts, because it basically, the way it works is Chromie will just be like, hey, which expansion do you want to level in? And then you just pick the expansion you want to level in, and she like gives you the starter quest, and then you go there, and like by the time you will not even finish the main scenario for that expansion before you out level that mode. So yeah, and then they push you towards Dragonflight, I guess. Well, no, I guess they just push you towards the current one. After that, they push you towards War Within. I say push, but like they just like give you a quest to go do that, basically. Lots new. The actual new stuff, Jub, is kind of wild too, because there's like there's catch up now for lore, where like if you were to like resub and log in right now, not telling you to, but I'm just saying if you were to do that, or someone who played a long time ago were to do that, you'd come in and they'd be like, hey, do you want to like catch up on the story? And there's like this quick, like, I don't know, not even an hour long, like little like recap of certain events, and then you play through that. And then there's also a like faster version of War Within, where like they cut out a bunch of quests, and there's this like magical book that tells you the story of things in between the stuff. Like whenever they skip something, the magical book will narrate to you, like voice acted narrating to you what happened, and then you ride the book like a mount, and it takes you to like to the next part, and sometimes it'll even like portal you to the next part when you do that. And it makes it basically like kind of like mostly a movie, kind of, because you're like watching like cutscenes, and then you do like a couple quests here and there, and like I think you even do like a dungeon and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty quick compared to actually like doing all the quests and then you do it. Or you can just straight up talk to somebody and skip the entire campaign. So there's a lot of options. It makes it like kind of complicated, because like to even know what all the choices are for your like choosing how you play, but it is kind of cool that there's so many choices. There's like actually just a billion different ways to level a character now. Or you could go play Legion Remix and then just carry your character over after you hit level 80. You know, there's lots of different ways now. He wasn't the first of those sissy spellcasters to betray us, and he certainly won't be the last. Damn shit. Oh, I did read that. Sorry, my bad. We'll do this. I don't have either of these.
Go with honor. For the Horde.
You got that ugly son of a horse, eh? Oh, it's a mammoth. Son of a mammoth. Well, that's one less nuisance our soldiers will have to deal with out in the frozen wastes.
Go forth to victory. Strength.
About time someone put a stop to that filthy beast's killing spree. Well done, Rosari.
Go with honor.
Let's see, what's this?
Dabu.
I witnessed his treachery with my own eyes. The traitor led a Nubar assault on this stronghold, taking out some of my best soldiers. Gort shakes his head. He's been working with the Scourge the whole time, and we didn't have a clue. How many more like Zangus are there? We'll find them all, and when we do, Gort makes a cutting motion across his neck. First on the list is Zangus. Our scouts report that he is hiding in the pit of Nerjun. Man, I got a lot of stuff over there. West of here. Find him, kill him, and bring me his head.
Strength. Go forth to
East of
victory.
here, in the heart of Dragonblight, is a field full of nothing but dragon bones and snow. The Scourge have set up multiple camps in central tundra and are raising frostworms to send against our forces at the Wrathgate. While most of these frostworms are easily dealt with by Rokan and his dragon hunters, one of them is proving to be a bit problematic. Go northeast and seek out Rokan at Dragon's Fall. Help him and his men put down Sarethstra, and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Okay.
Dabu.
Blue dragon problems. All right, I think we should maybe... I guess we'll rifle the bodies first, but then I need to go to this pit because everybody wants me to go to that pit. Everybody. The pit of Narjub. Narjun. Narjub? Narjun? Narjun. Getting confused because of Jub. Narjun. Jub's pit. Personal effects. Looks like an unlikely alliance is in the offing. Moonrest Gardens plans. Gormash. I'm sending a representative of the Ethereum to you. Ambassador de Duheen tells me that there are more of his kind who would like to join the cause. Feel him out, see if you can find a use for him. If he proves helpful, I may consider accepting more of his kind into the fold. Don't be an idiot. Burn this letter once you've read it. M. Oops, they didn't do that. Messed up. Avenge this atrocity. The so-called mage hunters came here and destroyed our resting place. Avenge us, or I will see to it that your base of operations is overrun with the spirits of the dead. All right, you don't gotta threaten me. You don't gotta threaten me. Yeah, we're good.
Anaria Shola. Farewell.
You've returned. What did you uncover?
We will have justice.
Curious. They seek an accord with the Ethereum. The Ethereals could prove a powerful ally for Malagos and his madness. This will not do.
The reckoning is at hand.
We need to kill two birds with one stone here, warrior. You're the stone. Our two birds are Wind Trader Mufa and Goromash. They should be somewhere in the western half of the Moonrest Gardens. Most likely, they're in the larger two-story buildings overlooking the pit. I require proof of their demise, if you would be so kind.
Shorelaran, the reckoning is at hand.
Picking up this strange device, you are certain that it is magical in nature. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to connote? I don't know that word. Any other kind of use. Perhaps the Archmage back at Agmar's Hammer to the northeast of the Moonrest Gardens would be able to tell what it's used for. Connote. It sounds like denote. Doesn't seem like to connote. Based on the context, it seems like that's what it means to. Ooh. You're right. I'm not in combat. What do you mean? Talk to this guy. Very well. You've satisfied my request, if nothing more. Thank you, Orc. There's one last thing that I would have you do. Rosari the Orc, I would have you destroy Arcanimus. This is, of course, losing my ability to speak. The sorcerers to the west used that giant device in the sky to bore a massive pit into our resting place. When they did that, they unleashed a monstrosity. I would not care if it were only a concern for mortals, but Arcanimus feeds upon the spirits of the dead. You'll put an end to it now. Okay. You have my deepest gratitude, Rosari. If you haven't already, you should alert your betters to the danger the blue dragonflight has unleashed. By blowing apart the ley line anchor underneath the gardens, they threaten to destroy us all.
Enubilore Delana. We will have justice.
Have you prevented the cord between the blue dragonflight and the Ethereum?
Shoreloran.
That's alright, warrior. Just put them down on the ground there in front of Agmar's throne. You can practically sense the smile hidden behind the Archmage's helm. Unfortunate that Goramash indicated the accord had already been reached. Nonetheless, that's 2 less worms we'll have to worry about. Let us get on to more important business.
Remember the Sunwell.
What do you have there?
Keep your wits about
Rosari,
you.
if I'm not mistaken, you've uncovered the key to allow us to discern exactly what the Mage Hunter forces are up to.
Farewell.
This is a teleportation device. If I had to guess, I'd say that it leads to the Surge Needle platform floating above the Moonrest Gardens to the southwest. Rosaria, I need you to use it to investigate what's up there. It appears the device works both ways, so you shouldn't have to jump off. I expect that once you teleport up to the top of the Surge Needle, there will be some sort of apparatus on it to observe. You should be able to use the teleporter from anywhere within the gardens.
Shorella, keep your wits about you.
I will do that in a moment, because I'm going to take a stretch break. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. What was I doing? I think it might be pit time. Oh no, we have to go observe the thing. Right. Thanks, Lola. What's up here? I don't know what they're doing.
The eternal sun guides us.
What you're describing, that's a projection of the Arcanomicon. The Archmage's show of concern is quickly masked behind an impassive countenance. The Arcanomicon is a map of all the magical ley line intersections in the world. The Blue Dragonflight have been using it to find and destroy ley line anchors to send the magical power back to the Nexus. The question is, why is the path to destruction leading east when it should be heading west instead?
Farewell.
The Mage Hunter forces are active on the glittering stand to the south of Moonrest Gardens. My guess is that you'll find a heavily guarded focus on the beach and a captain who is in charge of it. No doubt the captain of the force down there will have some sort of controlling device on their person. Get the controller and use it on the focus. With any skill on your part, we'll be able to get some more information about what they're really up to out there.
We will have justice.
How does this work exactly? Okay. I did it. I think. Did we download information or something?
Glory to the Sindori.
How very odd that it imprinted this information upon you magically. So, not only do we know that they've redirected the flow of the power coming out of the Moonrest Gardens, but we now know the power is being purposefully changed in some way. Just what are they up to with all of that magic? I don't like where this is leading, Rosari.
Remember the Sunwell.
I'm convinced that there must be more of those foci, each of them in turn redirecting the leyline energies. We still don't know precisely what they're doing with all of that power, though. My guess is that you'll find another one atop the Lotharlor woodlands to the south. Once again, you'll need to find the person in charge and take whatever controlling device they have in their possession, as I'm sure that each focus has its own. Be quick about your business, warrior. I feel that time may be running out.
The reckoning is at hand.
You find a letter secreted in the lining of his robes. It reads, Dano, Tazanini, sorry for disappearing on you. If you're reading this letter, then I be dead. I've been forced to work for Malagos's armies under threat that the family would be killed if I didn't. Tazanini wasn't gonna let that happen. Don't worry about me. Just keep your kids safe. I have them fooled and I'm sabotaging them from the inside. I love you, sister. Tazanini. Overlord Agmar is sure to want to see this. Okay. So then... need to get near this thing. Okay.
Blood and thunder.
What's this? You think you're going to mail a letter? All mail goes through me first. There are spies and traitors amongst us. The Overlord gives you the once-over, and you wonder if he's going to have you killed on the spot. Very well, be quick about it. But if I don't like what I read, I'm going to feed you to my wargs. Agmar grins as both Garmok and Loktuk turn and look at you like you're their next meal.
Go with honor.
Ah ha ha, boo-hoo, how touching. The condescension in the Overlord's deep-throated laughter is palpable. What did I say? Traitors. Still. I knew Dino once upon a time. She at least is a troll with honor. I'll see to it that she finds out what happened to her brother. I'll even forget to tell her that you're the one that killed him. Agmar fixes you with a calculated stare. But I own you now, warrior.
For the Horde.
The dark times will pass. Keep your wits about you.
They're empowering their forces with it? That doesn't make any sense at all. The mage hunters aren't that powerful. This must mean that they're only using the magic at the terminus of wherever they've redirected the ley line to. We're going to need more information. I'm to devise a plan to stop them.
We will have justice.
I'm certain that you'll find the next ley line focus somewhere in the remains of Indulé village to the southeast. Problem is, I've had absolutely no reports of there being one there. I need you to go investigate the village for any signs of the focus or the mage hunters and their commander in the area. Search in the lake if you have to.
The reckoning is at hand.
Okay. I think I will. Hey, look, I found it. Minor problem, though. I don't have the thing. And they all seem to be dead already. So, this is awkward. I assume someone else killed them. And not that they're always dead. Because where else would the commanders be? Guess I just have to wait. Wait. Never mind. Why is there just like a single crab in a cage over here? You find the corpse of the mage hunter commander here. Judging by his appearance and the condition of the forces around him, you would guess that they didn't drown. Rather, when they summoned the focus in, They didn't expect the elementals that arose from the rents in the lake bed to attack. It would appear that the Mage Hunter forces were the architects of their own demise. Within his robes, you find two things of interest. One is a talisman, which is clearly a focus controlling device. The other is a set of orders from someone named Sidragos, which were ultimately intended for the leader back at the Moonrest Gardens. Fragile water-soaked parchment informs Goramash that he is to move all Mage Hunter forces east to the Azure Dragon Shrine. Perhaps you should get what information you can from the focus and head east to observe the Dragon Shrine from its western ledge. Surprised I can't interact with this somehow. Maybe for a different quest. Well, there's definitely something going on down there. What are these the bones of? Dragons? Must be dragon bones. Big dragons.
Our enemies will fall.
What? The image before you distorts for a moment as the Archmage attempts to regain his composure. Of course, we should have guessed that this was what they were up to all along. Quickly, there's no time to waste.
Shorelaran.
Someone send help. That's not what I want. Nope. Okay.
Anaria Shola. Farewell.
Should guess that's what they're up to all along. Quickly, there's no time to waste. Worm rest must be warned.
Remember the Sunwell.
Rosari, you must travel as swiftly as you can to Wormrest Temple and present this letter to the steward, Teriel Straza. Or Teriel Straz. The temple sits in the center of the Dragonblight. Follow the road east until it ends, and then cross the Dragon Waste to get to it. I'm sure that when the steward reads your introduction, he'll see to it that you gain an audience with Queen Alexstrasza. We can only hope that we're not too late. Thank you for all that you've done on our behalf. Safe journeys.
The reckoning is at hand.
My queen, it has been discovered that the leyline intersection at Moonrest Gardens was unfettered by the Blue Dragonflight. Their forces used a surge needle to destroy the capstone, but instead of flowing the power back to the Nexus, they utilized a series of foci to clumsily run an augment the power under the land to the Azure Dragonstry. Needless to say, this has had dire consequences wherever the magic shot up through the ground. The ancients of the woodlands, the Kaluak, and other creatures in the region have been adversely affected. Rosari, the orc who stands before you, was very helpful in tracking down and dealing with these issues. In my opinion, Rosari could be useful for Wormrest in dealing with the problems that the temple currently faces. I humbly ask that you consider her an asset, one which I found to be quite acceptable. Yours ever respectfully, Aethys Sunreaver, Archmage and member of the Six. The Six? I don't think I've heard of the Six. Interesting. Let's continue this quest line. Let's go talk to that. Let's deliver this letter of introduction. We have a lot of other threads of things, but continue this storyline for now.
Enubilore Delana.
What'd you call me? Welcome to Wormcrest Temple, traveler. Here, the dragonflies confer in peace with one another amidst the bones of their honored ancestors. At least we were peaceful until the blue dragonfly launched a surprise attack upon the temple itself. Enter with our blessing, but know that we will brook no aggression within our walls.
Farewell.
Yes, what can I do for you, Orc?
Remember the sun.
A letter of introduction to meet with the Queen? Let me see that. Whatever your business is, I hope that it's important. The skies are full of attacking blues today.
Keep your wits about you.
The dragon in elf form takes your letter of introduction, perusing it for a moment and then stashing it away within his sleeve. Everything seems to be in order. However, if you don't mind, I would ask that you speak with your ambassador here at the temple. He has something of great import for you that needs taken care of before we send you up to the Queen. He pats the letter under his sleeve. I'll keep this safe for you until you return.
Shorel Oran.
Okay. Steal my letter of introduction? In years past, the warlock Necros Scrollcrusher abused a powerful artifact to enslave Alexstrasza and much of the Red Dragonflight. Zuluhead and Necros are dead, but the debt we owe to the Reds is far from repaid. Gallic Rockfist. I feel like we know Rockfist. I just don't remember from where. You must be Rosari. I was told you'd be coming. The ambassador grunts. I have something that I want you to take care of. If you do, you'll prove yourself to the dragons here. You're leaving to Ruby Dragon Shrine. This is not a request. The dragons are beset on all sides by the Blue Flight and the Scourge. They're no better a state than we are. It is not often we are afforded the opportunity to redeem ourselves for the transgressions of our ancestors. I've secured a regiment to aid the Red Dragonflight against the Scourge at the Ruby Dragon Shrine. Join them and crush the Scourge beneath your boots. For the Horde. Okay.
What brings you here?
Ambassador Golek sent you. If you talk to him again, please let him know that we are very appreciative of his aid. We are fighting battles on far too many fronts.
Till next we meet.
The Scourge have overrun the shrine. The shrine's keeper, Dahlia Suntouch, is nowhere to be found. The red worms that fell in the shrine's defense now beset us in the form of twisted skeletal ember worms. The situation is dire, Orc. Captain Drazen leads a group of your kind in stemming the flow of the Scourge out of the shrine. Go to his aid, but please stay behind his men. The flow of Scourge is endless, and I don't want to lose you in one of those scarred canyons.
Good luck, friend.
Do not stray too far down the pass, Rosari. Stay with the captain and his men. You're no use to us dead. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's him. Uh-oh. Are we pushing? Pretty. Let's see what I'm supposed to fight. Here we go. Got him.
Can I assist you?
It is a disgusting task, but I thank you for doing it. Scourge cannot be permitted to push any further out of the shrine lest all of these lands be overrun.
Be careful.
I have another task that needs attention. I have brothers who are falling in the battle overhead, and if we do not act quickly, they will only bolster the Emberworm ranks. Get into the shrine through the pass in the south. The Scourge presence should be lighter there. Search the shrine for ruby acorns that have fallen from the tree, and plant them near the bodies of my fallen brood. Through this, they can give new life, a proud fate for any of our kind.
Till next we meet.
It's a really big hand. I think I remember this quest. The acorns being invisible. Yeah. Okay. Because the highlight's not working. So I just have to mouse over them. I mean, they are visible now that I know what they look like. They just don't have the normal quest highlight. Is that one? Okay. We need 6. They can be further from the tree. I don't know. Let's just use the ones I have. Okay. Yep, need one more. Okay. If only I had an acorn. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait, there's one.
Greetings.
In the earth, my brothers can grant life anew. You have saved them from a fate far worse than death. I don't know a word in your tongue that could express how much this means to my kind. Thank you, Orc.
Good luck, friend.
I have one final task for you, Orc. One that should turn the tide of this fight. Return to the shrine and kill the necromancers that are fueling this onslaught. With them dead, we should be able to beat these forces back and eventually retake the shrine. I also need you to find the source of the corruption under the shrine and put an end to it. I know I have asked a lot of you, but if you do this for me, we will win this battle. Erect. As you pick up the brooch, its faint glow brightens slightly. Crassus will want to know of Dahlia's fate. Take the brooch to him in Wormcrest. Oh. I've lived here and kept this shrine with the blessing of Alexstrasza for longer than I can remember. In its darkest hour, I failed. I fell at the feet of that damned Death Knight Bloodbane. She spits on the ground at the thought of the name. The Lich King is stretching his hand far now, fearlessly treading on the most sacred lands of all the flights. He intends to force us to action. My time is done. I offered myself to Alexstrasza in life, but I have nothing left to offer in death. She will need a new keeper for her shrine. And thank you. Thank you for freeing me from the shackles of the damned. You are a hero. I know you will go on to do great deeds. She fades away.
How may I help?
Dahlia? They turned her? Dahlia has been loyal to us for a very long time. If they can corrupt a being of her devotion, it does not bode well for the rest of the young races. Thank you for freeing her. I hope she has found some peace. You have honored us with your selfless assistance today, Orc. Perhaps not all of the Horde bear the black hearts of their ancestors. I will send word to the Council of what your kind have accomplished here.
Till next we meet.
You have proved that you are to be trusted and more. You should return to Wormcrest Temple and speak with the steward, Terlestraz, once more, Rosari.
Be careful.
The dark times will pass. We will have justice.
Back so soon, Rosari. Vargastras sent word ahead of you. Thank you for what you did at the Ruby Dragon Shrine.
The reckoning is at
hand. The Dragon
hand.
Steward pulls your letter of introduction out of his sleeve. Yes, yes. I think that you are ready to see the Queen now. When you are ready, speak to me again, and I will see to it that one of these drakes delivers you safely to the top of the temple. You will need to present your letter in person to Queen Alexstrasza.
Shorel'aran, state your business. We will have justice.
Oh man, I have to call it short today. I am exhausted. But I don't want to because I just want to play WoW. Also so tired. Yeah, actually let's just call it here before we do this introduction. I might turn stream back on again like later this evening, but I desperately just need to lay down. I just need to lay down. I'm so tired. Oh man. It is so good though. I freaking love WoW. Look at this. Dragonblight. We've started a lot of threats. We're just getting started. Just like 2 hours in here. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna try to come back later today. I just need like a nap. I need a nap at least. We'll see. I'm gonna just accept whatever sleep comes because I am sick still, so I will see you guys maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, but keep an eye on the Discord and I'll let you know when I'm live. But if I don't see you later today, I will see you at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Bye-bye.